Hello, my name is Adriana, and today I'm gonna do the presentation of the Code of Ethics on Business Administration career. I'd like to start this presentation with the definition of what is a code of ethics based on the book The Moral Compass. In the book, I found out that a code of ethics is a writing set of principles and rules intended to serve as a guideline for a determined appropriate ethical behavior for those individuals under its authority. Basically, what it's telling us is that the rules that we have to follow are based on the good behavior of who we are as a professional. It tells us that it is a formal statement of a good intentions from a corporation or profession. So based on that last statement, I'm gonna guide the code of ethics of business administration today. In the next point, I want to talk about the importance of the code of ethics in the business administration career. Taking importance in three different codes. One, it will be the honesty. The second one will be the loyalty, and the third one, the transparency. This one not only from the professional but also from the company to the customers. As we know, the business administration career moves around all of the different circles in the society. So when we talk about any kind of ethic code in this specific career, we are talking to about how this affect the community. In this case, we can talk about the honesty in the way that we can know that the professional will be affecting not only the company, but also the person that this person is selling to or they're giving us service. So basically what I'm trying to say is it is important that the associate or the person that has the career know what he is promoting and why he's promoting. In this point, because what is helping is to create a true relationship between the company and the customer, but also creating a good relationship between other companies and the actual company that he's working for. I do believe that in the business administration career, the honesty, the health competition, and the loyalty goes all together with hands. Because when you're working for a certain company, you have to know that you will have a contract that it will allow you to communicate certain things and another not. To have the opportunity to work with a company or with a community, it will guide you to have the opportunity to touch others people on other companies that will be important for you. And for you to keep your mind that you belong or you are loyal to a specific company will change the ways that people introduce themselves to you. So sometimes there is contract that it says that you cannot reveal a specific information or that the certain ways that are doing cannot be talking at different environment as it is the office or the company itself. That part of the sharing information will be important because if you don't know how to proceed in these kind of cases, you can misunderstand or lose the opportunities by not being loyal to the company, by not have a health competition, and by not being honest with yourself and with the other people that you're talking to. Another code of ethics that is really important in the business administration career will be the transparency of in the way that you produce contracts or information to the customer, to the companies. Why? Because legally it's important to show up that you have a clear and honesty decision in front of what you're offering. If you're saying something that is not true, or if you're overhiring some expectations, or if you're creating ideas that are not what you actually are producing to the customer, it will create that you and your company seems like a fake or not real, or maybe it's a spam in front of the community. So it will affect, as I say in the beginning, not only the person that is working on it, but also the company that is behind and the people that is looking at it. We can realize that there is many problems actual days in where we find out that it's not the company who is doing the things wrong, it's the people that is representing the company itself by saying things that are not real. One big example could be, for example, Facebook with all of these new spam accounts or new companies that are creating to steal people's money. And some people think that the one that is wrong is Facebook, but actually Facebook is just the media that we use to get into it. So when we don't create a real conversation and we have the real product or the real service on our hands, or when we create an idea or something that is not true, what are we gonna do is like we just gonna have this bad influential of it's not us but the company that we are representing. One of the problems that I see with business administration career, it could be in the transparency with the customer. Sometimes the companies create products in legal terms or the disclaims area, the information is not really clear for the customer. So when you get a product to your house and they promise you warranties or specific benefits and you're engaged with it as a customer. And then when you have a problem with this product, you call the company and say, okay, you just promised me this and this and this. And the actual answer is no. If you don't pay these fees or if you don't do this, you will not get those benefits. So in that situation, I feel like there is no transparency through the customer. There is a lot of kind of say bills that don't permit that the customer really know what he is getting and what is not. And in the end, it ended up into pay more fees to get the benefit that he's looking for or the warranty that I was thinking that he bought with the product when he get it. So I believe that is one of the problems lately with the companies is like there is a lot of hidden information that is not revealed to the customers until they actually get the product and they want to get what they thought that they have. I will put myself as an example. One time I went to a store and buy one of the, I will say it was one furniture. I literally talked to the seller that in that moment was the manager of the store. She offered me many different things. I choose one of them thinking that it was part of what she was saying that is going to be the benefit. When I get the product in the end, I have this inconvenience of the product wasn't what I was thinking. So I call back to a place to say, okay, I don't know what is happening. This is not what I asked for. And their basically answer was like, okay, you already signed up a contract that says that you cannot return the product. So I ended up to getting something that I didn't want because the information wasn't clear. And the contract has so many information or like small words that as a customer, I didn't have the time to read. And it creates this, I don't believe in the company anymore. I don't want to buy any more furniture from that company. And the person that sells me just tricked me. So that is what I'm saying when I'm talking about problems into the business administration area. In this case, we'll be selling distribution because basically I feel like there is not clear information. There is a lot of hide information that the customer don't know about. As I said before, I clearly was affected by the no transparency on contract with a sales distribution department in the business administration area. And I can believe that if we don't put ahead our most important ethics when we are selling or when we are producing a product or when we are distributing the product, we will have this inconvenience that it will create a fake view in front of the customers. I know the company is not that representation, but anyhow, I believe that it didn't go good for me. So it's possible that it happens again. Besides that, I believe that the honesty and the loyalty is two more important tips. When you are working with community, you need to have the clear information for everything that you're selling or producing because you want to give the customer the best experience. So in this case, I will say, as a business administration student, I would like to have the opportunity to understand my company or wherever I work in the future in the best place that I can let the people join in true belief in what I am producing or selling or representing and grow up by that, by what is the truth, what is the honestly that I have as a professional and how that affect the community that I am in. So if I want to have a company in the future, I would like that people look at my company as a place where they can be and they can believe on it and know something else that they don't really know what is happening. So basically that is what I learned from this specific area that is the code of ethics. I believe that code of ethics are important in any space on our lives. It could be where we live or where we work or with the community that we move with because it will permit us to guide us into to the limits, the respect and the understanding of the others. Thank you very much. Have a good day.